Hi Internet! Today I'm happy to announce that I've just released a new version of Kando, the cross-platform pie menu I'm currently developing. And yeah, the menu itself still looks pretty much the same as last time. However, several things have changed in the menu editor. So let's jump right into it. The first thing which you will see is that the menus tab down here in the toolbar now actually has some content. So you can now for the very first time select the menu which you're editing up here. You can create new menus and you can also delete those menus again by moving them to the trash tab up here. So just like this. The trash tab is the second thing which is new. So if you delete something, it will get into here, and you can also restore stuff by, oh no, sorry, by dragging it back again to the menus tab here. Yeah, and when you restart Kando, everything which was in the trash tab will be gone. Yeah, once you select one of those menus, you will see that they are empty and there's still no way to add new items to the menu. So to do this, you will still have to edit the config files. But yeah, we are getting there. Another new thing which you might have seen noticed already, is that there's a new icon theme. Menu items can now use emojis as icons. So to use one of those new emojis, all you have to do is go to your menus configuration file, and for the node you have to choose the icon theme emoji, and then for the icon you simply use the emoji which you want to display. So for instance here I can use any emoji. Let's take for instance this burning heart character here, and I paste it in here. Save the menu configuration file, and once I open the menu you will see that I now have this burning heart here at the center. All right, another new feature. Now I have the burning heart here. Another new feature are the fixed angles. This worked before, but now they are configurable. This is a pretty cool feature and it was pretty hard to implement. So you will see tiny locks in here. So usually if you grab one of those items, you can reorder them and move them to other places into submenus if you want. But if the item is locked, you will not be able to reorder it, but you can move it to a fixed angle instead. And yeah, you can do this for all of your menu items if you want. So if I lock this here as well and drag this around, then you can create all kinds of weird layouts here. Yeah, and this is especially useful, for instance, if you have items in your menus which logically correspond to specific directions. For instance, here in this menu, I have next title and previous title, and I want them to be on the left and right hand side respectively. So, and usually they would be arranged like this. If Kando chooses the location automatically, and with those fixed angles, you can actually move them to a specific location. Yeah, and besides, there are a whole bunch of other new features and changes and improvements. Maybe we can just have a quick look at the changelog. If we navigate here to Kando on GitHub, in the documentation directory, you will find the changelog. Noteworthy changes are the support for Plasma 6 and GNOME 46, both on Wayland. So Kando works on those pretty new desktop environments by now. Also, the algorithm which computes the drop indicator's position has been improved significantly. So especially in the presence of fixed angles, this is a pretty difficult task. So if you have one item locked maybe in place here and another one locked in place here, and if I now start to drag this one around, computing the potential positions where this could be dropped is not really straightforward, and it used to behave pretty weirdly in some edge cases, and this should be much better by now. Another new thing is that the sizing and the layout of the menu editor now depends on the available screen space. So we can, maybe if I open the developer tools here, I can resize the available area which we have here for the menu. And you can see when the available area gets smaller, all the menu editor components like the toolbar or the preview here, they will shrink accordingly. They are all scaled, and there are even some breakpoints where the layout changes. So for instance, the menu properties, they are usually here on the right hand side. And if the window gets too tall, they will be moved up here. So yeah, maybe at some point Kando will work properly on even on portrait layouts here. I think that's it for now. I hope you like the progress. As always, just grab a binary from GitHub, play around with this, configure your own menus, provide some feedback either here on YouTube or maybe even on GitHub. And yeah, if you like the project, you can follow any progress on my Ko-fi page. And yeah, I think that's it for now. See you next time. Bye.